Hello everyone guys, in today's video I'll show you a game of Raul Capablanca, the world champion, against a random guy, and this random guy playing as black tried to copy every move that Capablanca did, just being a copycat. So I'll show you this very quick game to show you why you shouldn't copy your opponent's moves and why you should play always your own moves and don't just try to copy. So e4, e5, now knight f3, knight to c6, knight c3, knight f6. So maybe you would say that it's not complete symmetry on move 2 already, but after 3 moves it's the 4 knights game. Opening it, the position is completely symmetrical. So now Capablanca goes bishop c4, the copycat responds with bishop to c5, bishop c5, total symmetry, castle and castling. Now Capablanca does d3 to open this bishop, and of course the random copycat goes d6 also to open his bishop to the g4 square. Now Capablanca goes bishop g5, pinning this knight, and of course the copycat does the same thing and pins this knight. Now knight to d5. So Capablanca does a strong move, puts the knight in the center, which is protected by both his pieces, and threatens to open the black's king and expose him to different attacks. So of course the copycat does the same, knight to d4, with the same idea. So here maybe Capablanca could already stop the copycat by playing knight to f6, and now it's check and it's a forcing move. So let's say capturing and now just going bishop to h6 or something like this and stopping the copycat. But Capablanca did something else. He had something better in mind, so he did queen to d2. So if the idea of after exchanging pieces the queen will be very strong on this diagonal, and you see how this comes into play very soon. The copycat responds with queen to d7. Now Capablanca could capture and give check and break the copycat, but the strong move, bishop captures on f6. Copycat continue, copycat continue, copycat continue, copycat continue, copycat continue, copycat continue, copycat continues. Bishop takes the knight on f3, and here Capablanca breaks the copycat, and you'll see now. So knight to e7 check, so it's forcing check. So now knight to e2 check, knight to e2 check. Now if black captures the knight, he will lose his queen. So he must go find this combination. So Capablanca here finds mate in 3 moves. You can find this by yourself. If you find the right move, so the right move is bishop to h8 now, 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 mate in 1 move. I hope you find it. Queen to f6 check, and we still put pressure, 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 and we still put pressure on this pawn. And now rook g8, and we just take. Then after this rook takes, it is black who is very good, also staying 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 very good. Right now you can take because of double check, and the black pieces have here very good position, and eventually can go queen to g4 and do some very great moves. So there was only one good move, bishop g7. So I hope you find it, and I hope that you learn from this video to never copy your opponent and play open games and find your attacking plans and castle and play normally, and don't just try to do the same stuff as your opponent, because that way white has always a small advantage and if you're playing if the black pieces especially, then you always are some stuff behind, so you need to equal the game and then start to attack. And as white you have the initiative, so you need to always attack and not just copy the moves that black does. So thank you very much for watching this game, and I hope you learned something from it, and thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel.